This video will be discussing the life cycle of non-vascular plants, or bryophytes. So here's some basics. All plants undergo alternation of generations, which is the alternation between haploid and diploid life stages. Non-vascular plants are also called bryophytes and include mosses, liverworts, and hornworts. Since they do not have a vascular system, bryophytes possess no xylem, no phloem, and no true roots. The haploid gametophyte is the dominant stage of the non-vascular plant life cycle, and while the sporophyte exists, it's going to be reduced in size. Non-vascular plants undergo homosporous spore production, meaning that their spores are bisexual and can become male or female gametophytes. They're not differentiated at the point of spore production. And this is going to be different from spore production in seed plants. And if you look to this figure on the right, it's just the general alternation of generations figure from the Campbell Biology textbook. So if you need a little bit of a refresher, pause the video and take a look at that figure. Now let's look at the key players in the life cycle of a moss, or otherwise known as a bryophyte. So we'll start out with protonemata, which are in this figure on the left. They're towards the top left corner. And protonemata are small filaments with a large surface area to increase water and nutrient absorption. Gametophytes are anchored by a rhizoid, so that's going to be pretty much the next step in this life cycle, although these key players are not necessarily in order. And rhizoids are going to be similar to roots, except they're not composed of tissues and they do not play a role in water and nutrient absorption. They strictly anchor the gametophyte. And then within the gametophyte, or in this case on the leaves, are the gametophores. And the gametophores are gamete-producing structures. And for fertilization to occur, in bryophytes, we're always going to need a moisture or a film of water. Next up, the sporophyte, which consists of a foot, a seta, and a sporangium. And the sporangium is where the spores are actually made as those cells undergo meiotic division to go from the diploid state to the haploid state. And finally, peristomes are teeth-like structures which can open and close to allow the intermittent dispersal of spores. Now we'll get into the process of the life cycle of a moss. So we're going to start out with haploid gametophytes, which produce haploid gametes through mitosis. So the male Antheridia is going to produce sperm, and the female Archegonia is going to produce eggs. Then upon fertilization inside of the Archegonia, egg and sperm join to make a diploid zygote. The diploid zygote then divides mitotically to become a mature diploid sporophyte. The sporophyte has a capsule, or in this case, the sporangium, that will release haploid spores following meiotic division. These spores then divide mitotically to become gametophytes, and the process begins all over again. I hope you found this video really helpful. The concepts and information presented in these videos will be true no matter what biology class you are taking. However, the concepts presented in this video are referencing material currently covered in Baylor University's coursework. Remember, if you are a currently enrolled Baylor student, we offer free tutoring services. Our tutoring center is located on the first floor of the Sid Richardson building. You will find all the details you need about these services on our website, www.baylor.edu/tutoring. You may schedule a free 30-minute one-on-one tutoring session online or just drop in during any of our open business hours. For more information about our current services, please visit our website. Thank you.